Artemis, the enigmatic goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and the moon. Welcome to Historic Mindscape. Today, we're going to embark on a journey through ancient Greek mythology. To explore the fascinating world of Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt, wilderness, and the moon. Join us as we delve into the historical facts and stories that surround this enigmatic deity. Before we begin our exploration, let's introduce Artemis. Her origins can be traced back to prehistoric times, and she was deeply ingrained in the beliefs of various Greek city-states. Her name derives from the ancient Greek word Artemis, meaning safe or unharmed, emphasizing her role as a protector. Artemis was one of the most powerful and independent Olympian gods and goddesses. Her multifaceted persona is rooted in a collection of myths that illuminate her character, significance, and the societal values she embodies. She was the daughter of Zeus, the king of the gods, and his mistress Leto, a titaness. Artemis was born on the island of Delos. Zeus's wife Hera forbade Leto from giving birth anywhere on land. Only the island of Delos gave refuge to Leto, allowing her to give birth to her children. Artemis was twin sister to Apollo, the god of music, prophecy, and healing. Artemis was associated with several domains. She was deeply connected to the natural world, particularly forests, mountains, and untamed landscapes. The nymphs were considered her companions and attendants. They played an essential role in her myths. The nymphs who were particularly close to Artemis were often depicted as skilled huntresses like the goddess herself. They shared her love for the wilderness and her skill in archery and hunting. In some versions of myths, Artemis was said to have handpicked these nymphs from mortal maidens to serve her and accompany her in her pursuits. Artemis is best known as the goddess of the hunt. She was often depicted with a bow and arrows, ready to pursue her prey. Her domain over the hunt also extended to the protection of wild animals. She was accompanied with hunting dogs and deer. One of the intriguing aspects of Artemis was her vow of chastity. She pledged to remain a virgin and was fiercely protective of her independence. According to legend, the hunter Actaeon accidentally stumbled upon her while bathing and saw her naked, which enraged Artemis. In revenge, she transformed him into a stag, and he was torn apart by his own hunting dogs. Another famous tale involving Artemis is her relationship with Orion, a skilled hunter and a giant. While different versions of the story exist, many sources claim that Orion either attempted to violate Artemis's chastity or boasted about his hunting prowess. In either case, Artemis sent a scorpion to kill him, and both Orion and the scorpion were immortalized as constellations in the night sky. The story of Niobe highlights Artemis's sensitivity to insults and her role as a protector of the young. Niobe, a mortal queen, boasts about her numerous children, disparaging Leto's two children, Apollo and Artemis. In response, Artemis and Apollo slaughter Niobe's children, leaving her devastated. This myth underscores Artemis's swift and harsh reactions to those who challenge her authority or belittle her mother. The myth of Hippolytus illustrates Artemis's contradictory nature and her influence on mortal lives. Hippolytus, a devoted follower of Artemis, rejects the advances of Aphrodite. As a result, Aphrodite causes Hippolytus's stepmother, Phaedra, to fall in love with him. Misunderstandings lead to Hippolytus's death, despite Artemis's innocence in the tragic events. This myth demonstrates Artemis's ability to inspire loyalty and her indirect impact on human affairs. The myth of Artemis and Callisto showcases Artemis's role as a protector of women and her strict adherence to chastity. Callisto was a nymph who was a follower of Artemis. Zeus, however, disguised himself as Artemis and seduced Callisto, resulting in her pregnancy. When Artemis discovered Callisto's condition, she expelled her from the group, as her chastity had been compromised. Later, Hera, Zeus's wife, turned Callisto into a bear out of jealousy. Years later, while hunting, Artemis almost killed the bear. Recognizing it as Callisto only in time to transform her into the constellation Ursa Major. Artemis's domain extended to childbirth, where she was venerated as a protector of women in labor. In this aspect, she was known as the benevolent Artemis Eleithia. She was believed to bring comfort and healing to those in need and was worshipped in sanctuaries across Greece. Devotees of Artemis would make offerings at her temples to seek her favor. These offerings could include animal sacrifices, votive offerings, and sometimes even elaborate dedications of jewelry, art, and other valuable items. The cult of Artemis had priestesses who played significant roles in conducting rituals and ceremonies. The priestesses often held prestigious positions within their communities and were responsible for maintaining the rituals and practices associated with the goddess. Numerous festivals were held in honor of Artemis, reflecting her multifaceted nature. The Broronia festival, which celebrated Artemis's transition from childhood to adulthood. Young girls participated in various rituals and games, showcasing their physical prowess and dedication to the goddess. The Artemisia festival was dedicated to Artemis as a huntress and took place in several Greek cities. It involved athletic competitions, including foot races, as a way to honor the goddess's hunting skills. One of the most significant temples dedicated to Artemis was the Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, considered one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. This magnificent structure housed a statue of Artemis, emphasizing her importance in the religious and cultural life of ancient Greeks. As the goddess of the moon, Artemis was linked to the lunar cycle, and her presence was felt during the moon's phases, symbolizing her connection to the night and the natural world. The crescent moon was often associated with her and became one of her symbols. Artemis's influence extended beyond ancient Greece, and her worship was adopted by the Romans, where she was equated with the goddess Diana. The identification of Artemis and Diana was a natural progression due to the similarities in their roles and characteristics. Her image and stories have left a lasting impact on art, literature, and modern popular culture. Her multifaceted nature as a protector, avenger, and independent deity has made her a fascinating figure in mythology. And that concludes our journey through the captivating world of Artemis, the Greek goddess of the hunt and the moon. Next time, may the wisdom and mysteries of ancient history and mythology continue to inspire and captivate you. Remember to like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel for more historic and mythological adventures. Thanks for watching, until next time.